Hello everyone, Ryan here, aka the Rye Man. And I say hello everyone where I think I'm just talking to Don out there. I don't know, please someone correct me if I'm wrong. Welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club, with the Doki Doki Blue Skies mod. A mod which, well, I guess is supposed to give us what, according to the mod creators, was supposed to be what the story was before Monica went crazy and changed everything. I don't know. I kind of gotta go through a bit of a visual novel marathon here. I'm very deep in with some of these games. Some of them are closer to being done than others, but if I get the visual novel stuff done and out of the way, and I'm talking about this one, Kato Shoujo, You and Me and Her, a Love Story, Winds of Change. Oh my god, I did this to myself. There are people that I know Don was having fun watching me suffer through Stubbs the Zombie suffer, as in I'm playing on higher difficulties than I normally play because I'm usually scrub at games, but there are a bunch of stuff I really want to share with you guys in terms of experience and just relaxing and chilling with gameplay. Do I record myself playing Phantom Pain? I love Phantom Pain. I know other people would probably have some fun with that. I don't know. I want to play the Band of Brothers game series. I love that series. I want to maybe try and get into some of the Call of Duty series, their campaigns. But, and by all means, if there are suggestions, free game or not, don't be afraid to tell me. It goes on a list. It goes on a list, and it waits until I gather up the funds to buy it. That being said, let's just keep going in. Last time we were here, I wasn't turning into Christopher Walken. We had a very bad festival. We actually hit the festival. It happened. It was here. No one died. Physically. A lot of egos, a lot of pride did die on this day. Oh, it was bad. So, that could have gone better. My attempt at humor falls flat, and I immediately regret speaking. This line is what I say to myself every day at work, every time I utter anything. I want to apologize to my bosses if they're here. I know they're not. I don't... Very few people at work know I do this. Very, very few people at work know I have an active YouTube Let's Play channel. It probably needs to stay at a very low amount. I don't need to go in and have my bosses start reciting lines for my shows. Natsuki gives me a dirty look, but Sayori smiles wanly. Meanwhile, it looks like Monika's face has finally fallen. I don't think I've seen Monika this defeated since I defeated her in the vanilla game. I don't understand. Where did we go so wrong, guys? Well, where we went wrong, Monika, is that we live in modern times, and what I mean by that is that people in this society they're a culmination of words that I'm trying to stop myself from saying in my playthroughs anymore. It paints... maybe I can go back to swearing if I actually... I don't know, work on trying to censor myself. I'll get funny noises or something. I'll worry about it later. We spent so long preparing for this, and after all our efforts... For the first time, that outgoing confidence Monika always seemed to radiate has snuffed out. She clearly cared a lot about this event, and I feel awful for her. I know. I don't get it either. I thought you guys all did such a good job as well. The decorations, the recitals. I'm sorry, Monica. Don't worry about it, Ryan. It's not like it's your fault anyway. She smiles weakly at me, glancing around. I notice that Yuri and Asuke seem particularly upset, with Yuri looking absolutely dejected and Asuke steaming mad. And then we're having this conversation. This is your fault, Monica. I told you this was a stupid idea. None of us were even that comfortable with doing it in the first place. Now look where it's landed us. I feel like I want to try going in a more angrier tone with Monica, but I feel like that's not really her style. Let me see what I can do. Excuse me? My fault? You all agreed to do this. Pardon me for thinking it would actually go well. So what's so wrong about that? We only agreed to do it because we felt like you were forcing us. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Given everyone's low moods and arguments is the last thing we need. I woke up this morning, I was like laying in bed staring up at my ceiling, and I was like, I gotta keep going with Doki Doki late when it hits night. I gotta keep doing it. I really hope we don't turn it and start fighting with each other, because really probably should preemptively punch Natsuke in the face, because I know she's gonna start it. Given everyone's low moods, an argument is the last thing we need. I didn't force anyone, Natsuki. You know how much this club means to me. I was just excited to show what we have to the rest of the school. Yeah, because that was such a good idea, wasn't it? I'm really starting to get sick of your constant sarcasm, you know. Why can't you just try being positive for once in your life? This is a good reminder for everyone that the upcoming content dropping for Doki Doki Literature Club are individual stories on how all the girls became close friends with each other. I don't have my webcam on, but if it was, you would see the look of horror on my face. Gee, it's funny you should say that, because I'm really starting to get sick of your self-righteous, know-it-all attitude. Maybe we're going through the plotline what made Monica, decide to delete everyone in the first place, you know? Maybe these are the seeds! We told you this was a bad idea, but no. You just had to insist on this, even though no one was happy with it. It was for a reason. Look how much Ryan enjoys it here. Okay, I'm gonna be that guy, and before Wonder Woman throws the lasso of truth around me. I'm here because I get to be surrounded by cute girls. I'm wondering if anyone else is going to just acknowledge that gorilla in the room. Is it really so unreasonable to think that we could have found someone else like him? Or is that just too positive for you to even fathom? This is awful. The other students were bad enough, but now Monica and Natsuki are going for each other's throats. Look at how badly everyone was humiliated. How inconsiderate all of those. She struggles for a moment, her anger inhibiting her ability to speak. What inhibits my ability to speak is my low IQ. Those assholes were to all of us. They didn't give a damn about anything we had to say. What did that one prick say? He was only here for the food? All of that hard work, just for what? Nothing. She angrily kicks one of the desks. The loud noise jolts Yuri, who looks up with tears in her eyes. Oh no, I don't need this! I don't need a crying Yuri over here to trigger me into Doom mode. That's another game I want to play and enjoy with everyone else. Me trying to beat all the Doom games I have. Please, Natsuki, can you calm She needs the calm D. Don't tell me you're going to. Don't tell me you're taking her side. You had to experience the worst of it. I don't get why you're not mad either. Natsuki, there's no point in being angry at Monica. She didn't want this to happen. She had no idea people would react this way. It's bad enough that the students were rude, and I really don't like fighting inside the club itself. Oh yeah, because this room is definitely hallowed ground. Yeah, the fuck was that? I thought I heard something. That made me break my own rule. I'm sorry. Yeah. But if Monica just listened to us when we said we weren't comfortable with the whole idea, this would never have happened. Monica sighs. This is the kind of conflict she generally leaves for Sayori to deal with. But in this case, Sayori looks too distraught to intervene. Look, what you're not understanding is that sometimes you just have to take risks. Sure, this didn't go so well, but there are always a chance it would have had ended like this. And we could have had new members. She turns to me. I mean, you of all people can understand that best, right, Ryan? You made the choice to come here. Look how much you enjoy it. Oh, don't you try to suck up to him, Monica. Face it, you never listen to us, your club members, or take our opinions into account. Oh no! Oh no 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 no. I don't need choices. I don't need choices. Tell me I'm not alone in thinking that, Ryan. Oh, great. No. I didn't wake up and wanted to do this. If I wanted pain, if I wanted sheer agonizing pain, I would have just booted up War Thunder and played through some of those RB matches. I look desperately at Yuri and Sayori, but both look too upset and want to get involved. Why? How am I supposed to know how this was supposed to go? I'm new here! Okay. Let's break this down, okay? Actually, I don't know. Let's break this down. Let's break this down how? Okay. You know, let's go with Monica. Let's try to remain positive, okay? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. I may start convulsing violently from trying to be positive for once in my life, but we're gonna try. We could have found at least one! I wasn't expecting 100% conversion rate. That sounds weird when I put it that way, but I don't know. But hey, there's a chance we did be positive? Be positive. Yeah, we're... Something tells me this is going to make me very unpopular with Natsuki. I brace myself for what's going to come next. Boy. Natsuki, come on. You know better than I do that Monica loves this club. It's only natural that she want to share with the rest of the school. Okay, yeah, I bring up a good point. Ugh, seriously? You're actually taking her side? I can't believe this. Hey, okay! I'm gonna do this thing and be reasonable. Yes, Monica loves this club. She loves literature. And she's the kind of person that would have loved to share it with others. And the off chance that the club can grow. But yes, we're throwing in the but. She could have prepared this a little better. Rather than making everyone do poems, why couldn't it just be those who willingly volunteered? I mean, okay, so how did this festival go? Everyone was going to read a poem, and then everyone was going to hope. Then it would have been open floor. You could have started with, okay. You could have been condensed to 2 poems. If we went with just 2 poems, we would have kept a lot of attention span. We could have then opened up the floor to discussions on what the club is all about and what the hopes and dreams were. Then, anyone could have shared literature they wanted. They could have talked about any books they wanted. We could have discussed literally all the bits of literature that could have been... literally anything but putting me on stage and reading A Cat in the Hat. Do you see where I'm getting at? But we don't live in this kind of world of reason and logic and visual novel land. The god of visual novels, I'm gonna fight that god someday, mark my words, dictates that when you make a decision, I just hurt my finger jamming it into my own desk. Ow. When you make a decision, it is flippin' send it! You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's there's no, in the middle. There's no, hey, let's have a discussion. Let's have an open-end conversation about this. I have been through too many damn visual novels on this channel that I actually kind of know what I'm talking about here, and that scares me! That scares me! No, it's not like that. I'm not taking her side. Just what? That's exactly what you're trying to do, Ryan. Don't try and backpedal. Oh. I'm starting to see why Monica might have rewritten the code a little bit. Cough, cough, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, heckle, heckle. Natsuki, that's not what he's trying to say. He just... Oh, of course you're jumping to his aid. Oh, you know what? I think I know what's going on. I think I am just trying to go a middle of the road here. Let's have a conversation. I think Monica, being Monica, and I think might actually be sentient to the point where she can hear and see everything I'm doing on the other end of my monitor. And the fact that she may still come around says a lot, despite some of the things I say and do on the internet. But Natsuki is just upset, and she's cutting everyone off. This is what's happening. We live here now. Stay positive, everyone. Shut up, Monica. Monica looks furious, but I don't know if the makers of this mod actually did the artwork for a furious Monica. A furious Monica would probably make me scared, actually. And for a moment, I think Natsuki has finally gone too far. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath, evidently trying to contain her anger. Jeez, Natsuki. Do you think that was a little out of order? You didn't have to shout at her. What would you know? You haven't been here even 5 days. Why is everyone making me out to be the bad guy here? Remember when Monica said she'd make sure people weren't going to be rude during our performances? Wow, congratulations. She sure did a fantastic job with that. I mean, it's not like anyone wolf whistled at Yuri or anything, was it? Some enforcer you were. Oh, my sweet summer child, if only you knew. Monica over here knows, she knows. That's why she's looking the way she is right now. Monica is literally saying to herself, I have the power to literally reset this story, if not completely delete the mod off Ryan's computer. She has this power. She's refusing to use it, and that right there shows why she's a strong character. Because if you weren't here for the beginning of this mod, Monica is still fully aware of everything that has transpired. She's fully aware we're in a mod. The girls aren't. The other girls are not. Because their codes have not been messed with. Yet. That I know of. Girl, so what I'm saying is, girl, you do not want this girl to stick to her principles. Her bitter, sarcastic tirade continues on, each point worsening the atmosphere. I'm the only one who can see this for what it is. It's just Monica trying to use the club to boost her popularity. And it sickens me. You think we're all just, what? Some sort of interesting choice of words! Some sort of pawns for you? Explains why you didn't even consider how reluctant we all were to do this. Or why you let everyone just walk all over us. Oh look, there's some angry eyebrows! Good job, mods! Natsuki, you're just being ridiculous now. Why would I want to hurt all of us? It's not exactly been easy on me either. Natsuki lets out a snort of derision. You? What would you, of all people, know about life being hard? Monica blinks, looking like she's been slapped. It's easy for you, Monica, with your role as queen of this school, everyone liking you, all that crap. You have such a perfect life and all, never having to defend your interests, never having anyone ridicule you for the things you like. I share classes with those assholes, you know, and you can bet they're going to have a lot of fun telling everyone else about how much of a loser we all are. And guess what? It's all because of you. I can practically hear the venom dripping from her words at this point. It's absolutely horrible. Face it. The music just cut out, and now I'm afraid to look down and read what this is going to be. Okay, I was right to be afraid what this was going to say. Shiori would have been a better president than you could ever be. Oh!